Baseball card market report for August 12th through the 18th, 2021, plus the investment corner with some pennant racers. Dudes of the dog days in the investment corner. We're headed into the last couple of weeks of August, which means, for most of us, hot, dry weather and pennant races. So since it's time for us to head into the investment corner for August, I thought it might be fun to key in on some players who have figured into pennant races over the years. And since I'm the one guiding this ship right now, I thought it might be more fun to focus on guys who figured into the pennant races that have impacted my own fandom. With all that said then, here are our fake purchases for the month, with the usual stipulations that we have to buy from a list of cards that actually sold on eBay in the last month or so, and that we have to spend $1,000. 1975 Topps Robin Yount, PSA 8, $292. The first season I really cared about baseball was 1983. But looking back now, some of my earliest memories of the game are from the postseason the year before, when the Brewers, Angels, Cardinals, and Braves put on a good show. And the Brew Crew wouldn't even have made it to the dance without an MVP season from their All-Star and now Hall of Fame shortstop. This Yount rookie matched George Brett's rookie card from the same set for a lot of years, but it's fallen back a few paces more recently. That just means there's probably a bit of breathing room in this classic from an investment standpoint. 1974 Topps Dave Parker, PSA 8, $139.90. Parker was the first Red Star ever followed, who was still a star in that moment. And when Cincinnati shot back into contention in 1985, it was Cobra who looked like an MVP all season long. The Reds fell pretty far short of the Dodgers in the National League West that season, but Parker gave us reason to hope, even into September. If he gets the Cooperstown call from the Modern Baseball Committee, this $40 buy will look like a bargain. 1976 Topps Ron Guidry, PSA 6, $57.16. Guidry was the most amazing pitcher in baseball in 1978, but my lasting impression of Gator was forged in that 1985 season. Standing in the shadow of teammate Don Mattingly and young gun Royals hurler Brett Saberhagen, all Guidry did was post a 22-6 record with a 3.27 ERA. Like the Reds, New York fell short of the playoffs, but not before Louisiana Lightning gave another jolt to its cards. This copy is not pristine, but it could look pretty good if Guidry too gets some love from the Veterans Committee, even if an outright election seems unlikely. 1978 Topps Burger King Lou Whitaker, raw, $16.50. Through most of the 1980s, the road to October in the American League East went through Detroit in one way or another. And while other Tigers like Alan Trammell and Jack Morris, and even Willie Hernandez, often got more accolades, no one was more important to the Tigers' long run of excellence than Sweet Lou. It's only a matter of time before Whitaker joins Trammell and Morris in the Hall, and when he does, this Burger King special will look really sweet as a solo rookie alternative to Whitaker's four-man rookie card in the base 1978 top set. 1987 Fleer Will Clark, PSA 9, $26.99. Clark was a little like Whitaker of the National League, supremely important to the Giants, but often overshadowed by splashier players. But while Kevin Mitchell had the booming bat in the Bay, and while the Bash brothers were splashing down on the other side, Clark was busy being San Francisco's best player as they won division titles in 1987 and 1989. This card is also an icon of the hobby of the late 1980s, so it's hard to imagine this is an overpay. 1977 Topps Dale Murphy, PSA 8, $77. While Yount was putting an exclamation on his rise to stardom in the American League, Murphy was doing the same in the National League as he led the Braves to the 1982 National League West Division title. Another would follow in 1983, making this one of the most popular rookie cards in the hobby for half a decade or more. 1973 Topps Dwight Evans, PSA 8, $297.92. Evans is locked in a battle with Reggie Smith for the title of greatest eligible right fielder not in the Hall of Fame, and Dewey played the position a lot more than Reggie did. This is also a high number rookie card that features a rare Alonza Bumbry sighting, so yes, it's pricey, but it has the potential to get even pricier. 1986 Donruss Fred McGriff, PSA 9, $36. After the Blue Jays' first division title in 1985 and before their first World Series title in 1992, they were strong contenders just about every year. That included 1989 when they won another division crown and when the best all-around player was Fred McGriff. Crime Dog was also a key member of some great 1990s Braves teams, of course, and yet may find his way to Cooperstown. If he does, this rated rookie will spike, no doubt. 1986 Topps Traded Barry Bonds, PSA 9, $50. Bonds was a constant fixture in the late season games and October for much of my fandom leading up to his retirement in 2007. From 3 division titles and his first 2 MVP awards with the Pirates to records and more titles and more MVPs and controversy with the Giants, Barry was always there as the season rounded the corner. He may never make the Hall of Fame cut, but this will always be the first Topps card of one of the greatest players to ever lace up his spikes. 1982 Topps Traded Ozzie Smith Raw, $6.50. If there was one guy fans almost expected to see playing meaningful games down the stretch and in October every season, it was the Wizard of Oz. And this was the first card of Ozzie with the Cardinals, a player-team marriage made in baseball heaven. It will never go out of style. All told, we just dropped $1,000.06 on a group of players who haven't sniffed the postseason in at least 14 years, but whose cards will be hobby icons forever. How do you think we did here? Will we be smug with our choices a year from now, or will we demand our money back? We won't know those answers for a while, but we can figure out how we did last year. Not cashing in on the dog days. I weren't quite so themed in our picks last year at this time, but we still had some fun in our third trip through the investment corner right about the time the truncated 2020 season was finally heating up. So, how do you think we did with those picks? Did we make any fake money with them? Well, next I'll list the cards we bought last year, how much we paid then, and how much we'd have to pay now to buy the same cards, and the difference between the two. The price we paid then was the actual selling price for a specific sold eBay listing at the time. The price we have to pay now is listed as sold, is culled from the PSA auction prices realized tool, generally taking the most recent sale of a given card in given condition as our barometer. I did make a couple of executive edits though, where obvious outliers popped up. In those cases, I either took a recent average or went back to the sold eBay listings. Here's what I found. 1989 Topps Traded Randy Johnson. Bought 8/20/20 for $56, sold 8/20/21 for $50. Profit loss minus $6, minus 11%. 1986 Topps Johnny Bench Rookie Card, PSA 7. Bought 8/20/20 for $360, sold 8/20/21 for $600. Profit loss plus 240 plus 67%. 1978 Topps Jim Cott, PSA 9. Bought 8/20/20 for $51, sold 8/20/21 for $50. Profit loss minus $1, minus 2%. 1975 Topps 3-card lot, Lou Brock, Tommy John, Rennie Stennett, PSA 7. Bought 8/20/20 for $45, sold 8/20/21 for $46. Profit loss plus $1, plus 2%. 1958 Topps Ted Williams All-Star, PSA 8. Bought 8/20/20 for $305.11, sold 8/20/21 for $400.06. Profit loss plus $100.89, plus 33%. 1953 Bowman Color, Fred Hutchinson, PSA 7. Bought 8/20/20 for $173.50, sold 8/20/21 for $207.50. Profit loss plus $24, plus 20%. 1971 Topps Thurman Munson, $7.50. Bought 8/20/20 for $7.50, sold 8/20/21 for $15. Profit loss plus $7.50 plus 100%. All in all, we spent $998.11 on these cards in August of 2020 and sold them for $1,347.50 this month. That's a funny money profit of $376.39 or 37.7%, down from 43% in July and 67% in June, but still not too shabby for a year-over-year gain. My suspicion is that we're seeing a dampening of the boom effect play over time here, as we already had several months of the current collecting madness under our belts by August 2020, whereas June of 2020 was still a bit more uncertain. Either way, the big winners here were Ted Williams All-Star and especially the Johnny Bench rookie card. Blue chippers, which always tend to carry the day over the long haul. Will this same group of cards appreciate by another 40% over the next year? It's hard to say, but you can bet they'll at least keep pace with the overall market in the years, plural, to come.